Take a deep breath in and let it go. Arrive into this space. Welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, a psychic channel, and spiritual teacher. I'm back with another timeless yet perfectly timed reading for you. If you connected to the picture, the thumbnail, the title, there might be something in here for you. Yeah. Take what resonates and use your own discernment as always. It's been what a ride. It's been a bit of a ride. I was gonna say a heck of a ride. But you have arrived. You have arrived to a place that is so much more grounded and calm now than what it has been before. It almost feels like a part of your nervous system and a part of your belief system is still catching up to the arrival of this new timeline that you're in. You're in this timeline. Yeah, you are. And you can feel it. You have felt it. So much that has happened to you has been preparing you to this point. The Page of Wands was coming out our first in reverse. Under there we have the energy of the resurrection. You're resurrecting into this new energy. You're rising again, almost rising from the dead, rising from a part of you that died. You might have been mourning this part of you. Might have felt hard to let it go. It might still be some residue energetically of that old version of you. The Page of Pentacles came out upright, Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a very renewed energy for you. And it's been there for a while. It's been in the making. Falling out here is the Nine of Cups. But you're really coming to that new fulfillment. And things are being rearranged right now. Rearranged so that it really fits together. Yeah, it's as if there's been just a few little pieces of the puzzle that's still been where do I put these pieces? I haven't been able to fully figure that one out yet. But you can still see the picture that the puzzle has been laid out. Before it was 1,000 pieces of puzzle, and you had to work on some different parts. You find some stuff that fits together and some things doesn't. But you come to a point now where there's just a few little pieces left of the puzzle, and really you can see actually the big picture of the puzzle, and that's a big thing. I hope that you congratulate yourself. I hope that you find time to just, wow, I'm so proud of myself for how far I have come, because you have come really incredibly far. Someone said to me the other day in a reading, I feel like I'm waking up late. And I'm like, no, you're waking up early. Because if you're waking up in this lifetime, you are early. You know how many people that go lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, sleepwalking. No matter what happens to them, they refuse to wake up. They don't even want to wake up. Some people, it's not even their path. But not you. You have been shaken up so many times over, and you couldn't not see what you have seen. And you could not, the strength that you carry now because of everything you have gone through. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers here. And it's just a renewed love for yourself, a renewed energetical holding point for yourself. I just saw now that it started to rain out here. How beautiful. And there's some trucks far away here, but the sound travels through the valley here. And it comes here at times. Maybe you can hear it in the background. And it's just that, the energetical residue of the frequency that travels through the valley, and it reaches you, and it awakens you to a new way of being, to a new way of seeing life. These pieces, the last few pieces of this puzzle is coming together for you right now. And there is so much beauty to be seen, recognized. God, the universe, wants to create through you, wants to use you for divine purpose. You are a divinely guided light in this body at this time. And that's why you're being called to leadership. You're being called to step up and lead in your own life. You're being called to create from your heart, because everything that you are creating in this life has a ripple into the collective and into the to the earth that will continue to ripple long after you are gone. You're here to leave a legacy, and the imprint of your frequency just by you being here is so significant at this time. It is so deep. And I kept hearing that God wants to create through you. Allow, allow. That it is going to be a time to create not from fear, but from excitement. To not let the fear hold you back, but the excitement of what wants to be birthed through you can simply come and be allowed to move through you in that exact way that it's meant to. The Ace of Cups is also here. Under there was the King of Pentacles, coins with the world in reverse. So this energy was also here before, but this like the Ace of Cups is just this emotional satisfaction, like a new beginning in your emotional world, that you are landing in that. And then the King of Coins coming out with the world in reverse is you are realizing that you're holding the world in your hands. And the other, I was saying in another reading, here is also the Empress coming through. I love that. So the masculine and the feminine is coming together in this beautiful way. And yeah, what I was saying was one of the last couple of readings that I did, I was talking about, yeah, going from being a person that needs a lot of resources or assistant, or like being in a needy energy, to being in a resourceful energy. That's what the king is about. That's what the empress is about. And someone was commenting, I mean, I get so many beautiful comments from all of you, and I really appreciate everyone who comments and likes and just like supports this work. But someone was commenting just like, oh, but I don't agree that yeah, that it's childish to want to be taken care of. And I think they misunderstood the purpose of that specific message, because a leader, there are like several layers to it, because it is not about not being taken care of, because you are taken care of. You always have been, you always will. The earth that birthed you is caring for you. There are so many beings that is caring for you, and the universe wants to give to you. But the universe, God, however you want to call it, also wants to create through you, wants you to step into the next level. For example, I'm here sharing with you guys, and for so many of you, I am a synchronicity, I am a beacon of light, I am just what you need to hear in the exact moment that you need to hear it. And the ripple of that helps you forward, helps you to put pieces of the puzzle together. And if I would have chosen to just not share anything and just sit and wait for the universe to take care of me and not do anything at all for the reciprocation of that energy, you would never have seen me. It wouldn't have been clicking to place in the way that it clicks into place, because you're hearing it from me. Not because you needed me, but because it was aligned divine intervention in that exact moment for you to meet me at this time. And that is the domino effect, because I am rising, the people that has helped me to rise in my life, as well as my own decisions to rise, is the ripple that I am now sharing. And the ripple of that is helping you to rise, is giving you also permission to do the same. And as you step into your work, step into your leadership, deciding to be the creator of your own reality, of sharing from your heart, of realizing that it's not meant to be hard work, but inspired action is leading you to greater miracles than what you could even comprehend in this moment. You are about to cash in, literally cash in, on the blessings that are lined up for you. So the specific message that was there was that you are being called to rise, that you're being nudged to step into your power and share what your heart feels called to share. Because that is God creating through you. That is the divine wanting to share love, light, being the end of the tunnel for other people. Because we are all in this big boat together, sailing across the ocean. And we are, your rising is my rising. Your healing is my healing too. My healing is your healing too. And that gives me chills everywhere. That's why I'm being called to rise, you being called to rise. We are one of the first waves of the awakened ones. The moon is coming out in reverse. You know that you have a big mission here on earth. You have a big mission. You know that you're meant for more. You know that you came here to share the love that so is in so need right now on this earth, to help and support the light to win. Darkness is just the absence of light. When the moon is coming out here in reverse, is to show you that there's been some things that has clicked into place for you lately about your purpose. And I'm feeling now some physical pains. You might have struggled with some different physical pains. Now it's the Nine of Swords in reverse here. But yeah, I'm seeing almost it's been like a DNA upgrade for you. And some of these pains that you've been feeling, it might have been in your throat. Some of you have been struggling with lower back pain for some time, or maybe even earlier in your life, and it kind of comes back now. It's almost like an energy that wants to rise, that Kundalini energy that wants to like even deeper rise from that grounded place that you have brought yourself to through all the work that you have done. But you're so much closer than you think, is what I'm hearing. You are really on the brink of a lineup of blessings, because the universe want to shower you with blessings and is showering you with blessings. But you had to conquer this first. I split the deck and the devil came out in reverse, but you did it. It's in reverse. It's in reverse now also. The hermit here in reverse. Because if anything, the energies of the darkness wants to convince you to play small, wants to convince you that you're not good enough, wants you to feel stuck and helpless and small, when the absolute opposite is the truth. The light that you carry can move mountains. The light that you carry can change the world, is changing the world. You chose the light over the dark. You rumbled around in the darkness long enough to know that you didn't want to stay there, but also because you had the damn courage to go deep down into the darkness. You now get access to the highest of the highest light. And it is that polarity. From the darkness, the light is born. And you are the light. You are the light. And you are being birthed again. You've been so protected here through this journey. 444, 1444 on my clock here. 7 of Cups. So a new world of opportunities are opening up for you right now. And this is really amazing news. 7 of Swords here in reverse. You had to let go of a lot. Yeah, a lot of fears, a lot of, I hear, unbalanced relationships being taken advantage of in different ways. Don't feel like we need to go into that so much today, but that has definitely been a thing in the past, or could have been for you if it resonates. But this here, you had to go through so many lessons to be able to see through now all of these opportunities that are opening up as you start to share your love, your heart, your creativity, allowing yourself to step into that leadership role that you so naturally are. You will be able to see what are the real opportunities and what are the tricksters trying to hone you into something that is not true. And this has been a level of discernment that you could only learn through the lessons and all of the trials and tribulation I hear that happened in the past. But now you're so crystal clear. You're damn clear about your value. You're damn clear about what you will accept and not. Your boundaries are stronger than ever, and they have to be. They're gonna have to be in this next chapter. I was just reminded, I walked on the beach yesterday, or we were walking on the beach yesterday with the dog as well. In the morning, it was such a beautiful morning down there, and a stingray had come up on shore, and it was like flapping there, this beautiful stingray. We were trying to get the dog not to run to it, but there was a couple of people there trying to help it to like take it down in the water again. And that's my I'm getting several messages here because the stingray has a lot of messages. It is this flat, floating, beautiful creature of the ocean, and it rests on the bottom of the ocean. It doesn't mean no harm to anyone, but if someone steps on it, it will sting, and it is incredibly painful. It's not something I wish upon anyone. I haven't had like a proper sting from it. I had some friends who have been really properly hurt, but I have been stung by a stingray, and it was actually right around New Year's Eve. This just around my birthday. Anyway, the stingray came, and it was stranded on the shore. And some people were trying to help it down without it being stung at the same time. It's like, no, we want to help you, but it doesn't know that it wants to be helped. It's fearful for its life, right? It was like flapping, stinging, like trying to get away, but it was stuck there. Someone had to help it. And that's kind of what I was feeling now with the energy of your angels, the 444 energy, like how protected you are. Like that is what it might feel like. You've been stranded on shore and you're like flapping and like, I'm not getting anywhere. Like that feeling of like, I'm stuck, like I can't breathe. What am I gonna do? And your angels are like trying to pull you out of the situation back into the vastness of the ocean. And there is a part of you not knowing who to trust, still working out that part of like, oh, this is, I was getting that feeling of like, why is this happening to me? But actually it's happening for you. And you might feel like you've been put in a corner in a way, but the put in a corner is just because you're being pushed through that birthing canal, and I'm not pronouncing that right, but you're being pushed through that birthing so that you can really step into that leadership, so that as you start to share and be like, no, wait a second, I'm not stuck. I can do this and this and that, starting in the small, you're also being helped. Your angels are grabbing both sides, so try not to sting them, and pulling you back out into the water. Keep holding this, keep holding this card here, and it says, the age of the light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That's why some of the places that you got comfortable felt small very quickly, because you're meant for so much more. For lifetimes you have been awakening. A grounded energy might be needed for this next chapter. The rain keeps coming in here. I don't know if you can hear it and see it out here in the sun. Rainbow energy. You've been training for this for lifetimes. God, the universe, wants to create magnificent things through you. The Akashic records, it is already written. All you gotta do is take one step forward towards the light with your heart open, with a proud posture. You are meant to put yourself out there in a new way. Now the scent, you know the scent, the smell of rain, I just felt like that coming in. A new fragrance is coming to you. Being able to recognize the beauty of the moment. The stingray medicine was coming through, to come through to you as well. These magnificent animals floating in the ocean, riding on the waves. Sometimes you can see them. When you're at shore and there's some big waves, the beach that I'm living at has really big waves, a lot of like very much a surfing town, a lot of surfers out there. And you can see the stingrays in the waves, and they're like floating with the waves, and the surfers come and they're like co-creating this together. The stingray also talks about that, of floating, letting the waves take you, not trying to move against the current, but allowing the current to move you, not being afraid of the unknown parts of the ocean, learning to see in the dark and choosing the light again and again and again. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. It's all coming together for you. Trust this process. Trust your mission. It's not to overwhelm you. It is just to remind you of what you already know. And your mission is simple: to stand in the light, to share the light, to be creative from that space of love and allowing it to grow, to grow, to grow, to grow, and knowing that it's all coming together. Yes, 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 yes. I feel it. Allow it to happen. Allow the birth to happen. Because it is happening, whether you like it or not. So might as well enjoy the ride. Yeah. You're protected and safe. And here we are. And so it is. I'm sending you so much love. If you want to work more with me, I'm doing a psychic channel intuitive training in the end of August. We're starting the Rising Leader 3-month mentorship program in September. It would be amazing to have you in one of my containers, in the portals that we open to rise together. I'm going to take a deep breath in and let it go. We are complete. I'm sending you so much love.